YouTube, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over our current investments. We're going to be looking at investments that are low risk that you can still be making. We're also going to be looking at the market in general. Should you maybe be selling some cards, potentially selling your defenders in your team? And we're going to be looking at expected content in the next couple days. But before we get into all that, we're going to talk about content today on Saturday. If you want to have millions of coins in eafc like me, go to u7buy.com for cheap, fast, and reliable coins. Make sure you use code TEDDY at checkout to get 6% off your order. Link is in the description down below. Content today on Saturday was pretty solid. We got a player SBC, we got an upgrade SBC. The player SBC of the day was Shevchenko. Not a terrible card, but not a great card in my opinion. He cost about 370,000 coins. 370,000 coins I would rather spend elsewhere. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't be doing it. The 88 overall squad especially is just, I wouldn't do this card. Simple as that. I think you're better off doing other SBCs like Claudia Pina, maybe working towards Eusebio, something like that. I would not be going down the route of Shevchenko. Now, continuing, we did get an upgrade SBC today, and that was the 85 plus double upgrade. We were hoping maybe the 84 plus times 11 would come back. The 83 plus times 10 would come back for our team of the weeks or for 86s. But we got the 85 plus double upgrade. I'm pretty sure it's the same requirements we previously had. 82 overall squad, 284s minimum. That's making 84s go up in price. And then just an 83 overall squad. And the last time I saw this SBC come out, from what I was looking at, I think was January 16th, and 83s went to 1,700 coins when this came out. But I do want to say 83s were up in price at the time. I think they were like 1,000 or 1,100 coins. So do I think 83s are going to go to 1,700 coins because of this SBC? No, not necessarily. But guess what? This SBC is repeatable 3 times every single day. 3 times every single day. If you do the math, in 83 overall squad, the cheapest way to do it is 10 83s and I think 178 overall card according to Footbin. So 10 83s, let's just think 10 83s. That's 30 83s every single day if you're doing this. And a lot of people are going to be doing this SBC. A lot. The like to dislike ratio on Footbin it's pretty big. So 30 83s every single day for about a week, because this is out for a week. I think 83s can be moving. So 83s are going to be a decent investment going forward. 84s are up in price because of this SBC. You could probably still buy 84s and just hold on to them, to be honest, and just lazy list them every day. But that is a good SBC. 84s up in price, 83s, that's definitely something to keep an eye on. Unfortunately, no 83 times 10, so team of the weeks did not go up. No 84 times 11, so 86s didn't do anything too crazy. 86s, you guys know I invested, if you watched the previous video, I invested almost all of my coins into 86s. Not almost, pretty much all of my coins. Who's an 86? Can I think of one? Let's do Saka. I think these cards would have gone up a little bit more if EA weren't running as many lightning rounds. When I did my video last night, EA ran lightning rounds that night, and then in the morning today on Saturday, they ran lightning rounds again, and it was like, I'm pretty sure it was the 86 plus lightning rounds. So a lot of supply in the 86s. We bought for about 11K on average, and as you can see, they're 12,500 coins. On average, I probably sold for 12,750 coins, and buying on average for 11K. I made good profit. I probably didn't need to rush to sell these as well. If you do have 86s, if you followed the investment with me, these cards, we are probably getting a hero SBC tomorrow on Sunday. So if you wanted to maybe wait and see what happens tomorrow on Sunday, you could do that. But I took my profit, because if we do get an SBC and it doesn't really require 86s, it's probably not going to be too good for them, because one of the main reasons why 86s are up so much is this SBC, and it expires tomorrow. It has 2 86 overall squads in it. So that is the move with 86s. I sold pretty much all of them. I made about 500K on that investment. You can see my coins. I'm up at over 7.3 mil. I still have a few 86s left to sell. And I was doing the math. If I sell all my cards, I'm at like 9.5 million coins liquid, which is really good, because I spent so many coins during Team of the Year, so to already be back up at almost 10 mil is great. So that's awesome. That's where my coin balance is on this account. And that was the fodder situation with 86s. If you want, just lazy list them for like 12.75, even 13k. Some of them are a bit more than you would expect too. Like I was going through, and some of the females I had were selling for 13,500 coins, 13,750 coins. So just check out some of the cards that you have. Maybe list them up for a little more, because some of them might cost a little more than you would think compared to the other ones. So that's 86s. Now, Team of the Weeks. Team of the Weeks are something long-term I think will be good. Long-term, I like these. Eventually, they will go back up in price again. Now, when will they go up in price? It depends. If we don't get anything tomorrow requiring Team of the Weeks, they're probably going to drop down, I'd say, to 18k, maybe closer to 17,000 coins. We'll get back into this later in the video. But if you have Team of the Weeks, don't panic. Now, the rest of content drop, what did we get? We got mini release. We got a brand new Evo. Now, this brand new Evo makes me think it's interesting. Future Star attacking midfielder. So we have Future Star Academy attackers. There's a pack for this. You get Academy attackers. And in the pack code, there's Future Star Academy defenders. You get a pack and you can put the players in that pack into the Evo. There's nothing for midfielders. So I'm wondering if we're just waiting to see if something for midfielders is going to come out, or if this is just the midfielder evolution. Now, this thing costs 100,000 coins, and it sucks. This evolution is straight garbage. It's a waste of 100,000 coins, unless maybe there's someone that like stacks. You can stack Evos into it, but from what I've seen, I've seen nothing worth putting into this. So that's the evolution of today. Nothing crazy there. Now, mini release. Let's head over to Flippin for mini release. And boom. Who is mini release? We have Kunda Nanji and Lamptey and Riki. This Riki card is garbage. Kunda Nanji is min price at 25k. Not a terrible looking card though. 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot. Should be an interesting one to keep an eye on. I'm sure Rick likes to watch these cards that are min price. Maybe this card shouldn't be min price, and if there's not a lot of supply at min price, she starts to go up in price. We'll see. I could be completely wrong there. Lamptey's card looks really solid. 94 pace. His playstyle plus is jockey, which is pretty decent defensively. This guy could be a rarity spike overnight, a mini release on Saturday for a fairly solid card. I wouldn't be surprised if he does go up overnight into Sunday, and then we'll see from Sunday on if he does rise more. We do have a lot of tradable stuff, though, set to come out. So I'm not sure how good some of these cards are going to do going into the week. Now, let's do a little market update before we go into all the investments. And if you listen to the intro, I said, hey, defenders, might want to sell them. Teddy, why are you saying you might want to sell defenders? Well, that attacker Evo hurt the market a lot. If we go look, center attacking mids are down bad as well. Any kind of like center attacking mid, center mid type player are down because of that. What's her name? Pina, the Spanish SBC that we got. She's really solid, so that's made a lot of cards go down. But a lot of other attackers are down. Strikers are down massively. If I can look at some of these cards, I mean, how can I do this? Let's do maybe Firmino. This one, the striker one, is he down? Let's see. Yeah, I mean, check this out. What was it? Friday? So Friday, the attacker Evo comes out, the Pina comes out. Roberto Firmino was 92k, and now he's all the way down at, we're seeing a bit of a rebound right now. We were wondering on stream today if we were going to see a little bit of a rebound on some of these cards, and we were thinking it's a little sketchy to try to trade with them just because the attacker Evo is really good. It's really good, and the cards are, oh wow. So we're seeing some rebounds. So another example, Alexis Sanchez was almost 120k yesterday on Friday, and today on Saturday he dropped all the way down to 66k, 65k. Maybe these cards rebound a little bit. It's just a really risky move because these attacker Evos, I mean, these cards are free. You get a free Athenia, 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot, free Dina Bimbe. Really solid card for like a box-to-box. Mallard, Okafor, these cards are free. 90 overall attacking options that are free. It's just kind of scary. And it's not even one of them. You can do the Evos twice. You can pick 2 players to do. So sketches me out a little bit on attackers. Holding defenders going forward, that's why I mentioned defenders, is a little scary because what do we have in the code? We had the attacker evolution future star pack, but the attacker one also came with the defender future stars evolution pack. So if there's going to be defenders coming out, that worries me a little bit with defenders on this game, because if we can get some nasty defenders on this game that are free, that's probably going to make some defenders come down in price. So be careful if you have defenders in your team. At the moment, the only tradable one I have is Van Dijk, and he's a card that's just so ridiculously meta. I don't know if I'm really worried about selling him, but to be safe, I probably will sell him, and then I'll just invest all my coins into potentially Team of the Weeks. We'll get into that pretty much now. Before I get into that, let's talk about Road to the Final cards. Some of the Road to the Final cards, still holding them. Just a quick update. Rapid. They're doing pretty good. Depends on some of the cards, though. So Gonzalez was doing fairly decent, but then he came down in price because 88s were down so much. Tella came down a little bit because of all the attackers that came out, but he's on his way back up. Emerson is chilling. Still just holding. Lazy listing. Simple as that. And then let's get into our investments. So those are our 86s. You can see they're all pretty much 12,000 coins minimum. Just lazy listing. Sell them tomorrow. I probably wouldn't want to hold them past Sunday, I would say. I don't think I'd want to hold past Sunday. 87s are up. I sold mine for 19K on lazy listings. 88s, I sold mine for 25.5 on lazy listings. So this fodder's up. I'd probably be taking my profit because tomorrow on Sunday, if you have high rated fodder, tomorrow on Sunday is probably a hero, probably low requirements. I don't know. We have no leaks. So if it's a player pick, they don't really get added to the pack code. So we don't really know what's coming out necessarily, but usually the heroes are much cheaper than the icons. So if that's the case, I'd probably want to be selling the high rated fodder. I had a guy asking if high rated fodder is going to go to what it was around Team of the Year when everything was so expensive, and I don't really see us getting these prices anytime soon when these 88s were what, 37K, 31K, 34,000, 36,000 coins. I don't know if we're going to be seeing that anytime soon because a lot of the high rated cards were Team of the Year type cards, so they were out of packs. They were really hard to pack. So supply wise, they weren't really getting supplied, and we had so many brand new crazy SBCs coming out that people were doing. But now a lot of these cards are getting packed a bit more because they're not special cards. And then on top of that, not as many crazy higher end SBCs coming out requiring a bunch of expensive fodder. So not sure for anyone wondering when those cards are going to be going up a crazy amount like we saw during Team of the Year. Now, investments. What did I have on screen? I had this. If you joined the stream, this was on my screen. 83s and Team of the Weeks. Now, 83s, guys, they're still min price. If we head over, they are all still min price. And something that's getting kind of crazy is 84s are pushing 3K. 84s are pushing 3,000 coins. And 83s are still min price. So I think that's interesting. If you're on a low budget, honestly, 83s are probably a really good shout. 84s are probably a decent shout as well to still buy, but I would personally be sticking with the 83s because they're just so low risk and they're not super inflated like these 84s already are. Because if we look at these 84s, I mean, they're expensive right now. 2,800, 2,700 coins is high for these cards. You could buy them for 2.8 and probably lazy list for like 3.2, 3.3, 3.4. I wouldn't be surprised if that works, but personally, I think the 83s is a decent route to go. And if you're buying 83s, a filter for you guys to use is gold rare, min price 850, max price 900, min buy now 99, max buy now 10K. Boom, there you go. And look at all these 83s. No one's even bidding on them. So there is your 83 overall filter. Should be really easy to buy these cards. You can pick up a ton of them and then lazy list them for like 1,200 coins while you wait for them to rise. I do think these cards will rise. It's just going to take some time. I mean, I'd be shocked. I'd be really shocked if 83s don't come off min price because this SBC, everyone's going to be doing the 85 double, and it requires 30 83s. If you do it every day, that's 30 83s. I mean, let's think. 30 83s every single day, surely they go up in price. Everyone probably had a crap ton of 83s in their club, and now we finally have something to drain them into. People's clubs are going to be dry, and then we should start to see people buying them off the market. So low budget, I think those 83s, it's zero risk. It is absolutely zero risk at 900 coins. Let's actually look and see if they're selling at 900. Just to know, like, no matter what, you're going to profit. Let's go. Sebastian Allaire, are they selling at 900? They're at the 55th minute at 900 coins. When you see something like that and it's not like they're expiring, Orban's expiring. Okay. How about Jorginho? I'm just going to go through a couple of these. Okay. Maybe it's going to take a couple more days for these to bounce off of mint price. But hey, if they're this low, it probably means you're going to be easily buying them for 850 coins. And then I would say sell time is probably like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday on these 83s. And I'm hoping, I mean, if they go to 1,200, 1,300 coins, you're on a low budget, it's decent profit. It's decent profit for you guys. So those are the 83 overall cards. Now, team of the weeks. Team of the weeks, long term. We've talked about this. Whenever they're this low, they're a good buy. Eventually, they're going to rise. All it takes is an 83 times 10. Something refreshing every single day to make team of the weeks rise. We need a team of the week requirement, and it needs to refresh every single day. And that SBC is the 83 plus times 10. Now, maybe it comes out on Monday. Last week, I said, hey guys, we really need an 83 times 10 on this game with the way fodder is at the moment. What happened? Monday, the very next day, they released an 83 plus times 10. So maybe the 83 plus times 10 comes out on Monday. I'm not sure how good team of the weeks do tomorrow on Sunday. If we get a team of the week requirement in the hero SBC, I'm really not too sure how high these cards would actually rise. So team of the weeks, I wouldn't really panic too much. Long term, I think they'll be good. Anything around 18K is fine. Little more, little less, that's okay. And long term, if you have to wait a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, eventually they're going to rise. Like if I put, let's say I put 10 mil into team of the weeks, and that buys me what? 500 team of the weeks. Is that math right? I think that math is correct. 500 team of the weeks if I'm buying at 20K, that should be right. Yeah, so if I buy 500 team of the weeks, I'm just trying to make sure that math was correct. Let's say I buy 500 team of the weeks and I end up making like 5K per card, 4K per card, which is fairly realistic. I'd be making like 2 mil. Is that 2 mil? I think 2.5 mil if it's 5K per card. So I think it's a decent move if you have a lot of coins long term. Just send your coins, wait on it, and then you make 2 mil, 2.5 mil if you have around 10 million coins. I think it's a nice long-term hold. Maybe they rise Monday. Maybe we get the 83 times 10 and they rise. So that's my take on team of the weeks. We talked about fodder. If you have it, you can wait for tomorrow, see what happens. But I sold all my 86s. Another investment I want to mention is Champions League, guys. Champions League is back this week. So Champions League marquee matchups. Who is playing? We have Copenhagen versus Man City, Leipzig versus Real Madrid, PSG versus Real Sociedad, Lazio versus Bayern. Now, I don't know which games they're going to do. I don't know if they're just going to do the Tuesday games or if they're going to do the Wednesday games. So you can buy players from all these teams. One team I do want to mention is Copenhagen. If Copenhagen gets required, they would probably go up a lot, because if we go into the game and look at their team, they don't really have a massive amount of golds. Also, I don't think as many people would be investing for this. So I just don't. Usually like an off team like this, if they get required, they go up a good amount. What do we have? Falk, Grabara, and Clayson. Is that it? Melon. Is that 4 golds? Do they really only just have 4 golds? It might just be 4 gold cards. So just sharing it with you guys. They could potentially do really good. And if you want to just stock players from those teams, from Man City, from Real Madrid, from PSG, Real Sociedad, Bayern Munich, Leipzig, Copenhagen, Lazio, any of those teams, just go through. You can stock them. This is if you're on a really low budget. Maybe you get really lucky. Sometimes you get super lucky. Yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. They have 4 golds. That is it. So this is just an investment where if you get lucky and the requirements are good, there you go. If it works, you make coins. If it doesn't, you're not going to lose coins, because these cards are all mint price. They're not even selling. If you look, 400 coins, they're expiring. So you can pick them up for 350 coins. It's zero risk. And if you get lucky on Monday, you make a lot of coins. And that's the same for pretty much all of the teams. The Bayern Munich, Lazio, PSG, they're all mint price. So if you want to stock them, go for it. My guess is, though, that Copenhagen would end up being the best one. So that's it for the investments. How we're making coins, 83s, team of the weeks, Champions League marquee matchups. Future stars, I want to just mention these real quick because I've had a few people asking about when to buy them. I'm not sure how good these cards do into the week. Just because of the fact we have a challenge SBC that is repeatable every single day, and it gives a premium gold player pack, so that's supply every day. We're getting lightning rounds every single day. We have Champions League marquee matchups on Monday, so it's just a lot of tradable supply. So I'm thinking, I don't know how good these cards do as we go into the week and as time goes on, because the supply on them does seem like it's fairly high. Wow, Rodman right back down. This Rodman was crazy. So she was extinct at 750. They updated her price range. Then she went extinct at 1.4 mil, but she's finally down in price. There might be a floor on this where she rebounds because we have a lot of panic selling right now. If you are trying to do a risky flip, keep an eye on this Rodman. You just got to kind of watch and see when it looks like she starts to go up in price, then you buy. I can't really predict what the low is going to be. So if you're looking to buy these cards, just be careful. Maybe I'll call out some of these tomorrow on Sunday's video or on Monday, because some of them are fodder, so they're fairly low risk and they're decent cards. Like someone like Bissick is just above 86 overall fodder price, and he's a decent card. The dude's 6'5" with aerial playstyle plus, and the aerial playstyle plus is actually really important. It's the headers are so OP. They're very meta. So having someone with this, they're going to be winning headers. It's very helpful. And then look, if you slap a shadow on his card, 6'5", 91 pace, 92 defending, this guy, he actually might be really solid in game. So there's some of these lower risk ones that are close to fodder that I'll definitely be keeping an eye on. And that is that for the future star cards. Just saying, be careful. I don't really know how the low or when the low is going to be, because Champions League marquee matchups, daily future stars challenge SBC. Just be careful there. Now, expected content tomorrow, Sunday, probably a hero SBC, maybe another challenge SBC. We'll see. I mean, I'm not too sure. 84 times 11 would be crazy. That'd be nuts. I just don't see that happening. Usually Sunday is just, hey, hero or icon, and that's it. So hero SBC probably tomorrow. Obviously squad battle rewards tomorrow. And Monday, expect upgrade SBC, some sort of gamble SBC again. I'm hoping 83 times 10. That'd be perfect. If I can buy team of the weeks tomorrow, full send it, that would be amazing. I just haven't full sent team of the weeks yet because I got kind of lazy and bored after selling my 86s. And then I went and played Rainbow Six Siege today. So probably tomorrow, I'll full send team of the weeks. And that's it for this video, guys. Any questions, comment section down below, trading, Discord, Twitch, live stream, description down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.